This conference will now be recorded.
Hello friends. So it was another bearish day at the open, but however the market recovered end of the day. So now it looks like it is sell and rise market now. So some data points are confirming this. Let's see what is data points we can see. Before that disclaimer, the views whatever I mentioned in this video is my personal use, and any loss taken because of the trade taken based on my view, I am not responsible. Please consider financial advisor before taking any trades. Okay, now coming to the data points. FAs again they sold in the long futures. What are the long position they had? They sold off actually. You see here now they are just holding 7,000 long futures, but the slight reduction in the stock futures actually. But however, from the low point they almost like doubled their position in the stock futures. And here they're increasing the long puts, and here also they're increasing the long calls, but not so much. And here if you see here PCR for them is 0.95. Okay, now normally the reversal comes around whenever it is 0.73 level. So definitely good cut in the long positions they are done. So 70,000 contracts was cut by the FAs. Now whether they'll go to the short position or they'll again reverse is what we have to be seeing very closely. Now if you see the client's position, here they shorted the puts again when they're using the dips, and here they bought some call position and they bought some long futures. So they gone bullish again, and they're building on the stock futures also. Now they're building 7 lakhs stock futures position actually. And coming to the proprietary traders, in case of proprietary traders, they are having a huge call short position actually, and 1/4 roughly is a short put position, and they are shorting the futures. So clearly they are in the short side. So it is very safe to see in this week whether the FIs will convert the long position to short position and build on the short positions. Is very important to see. If they start building it, then it is a confirmation for sell and rise. Now in the cash market again we saw some sell-off in the by FIs. Almost 2,300 crores sold by the FIs and only 553 crores bought by the DIs. So net around 1,700 crores sold by the institutional investors. And here also if you see here, last month we closed like last day Friday, last day of the month also, and they sold on 3,500 crores. Again they sold 2,300 crores today. So FIs are coming into the selling mode actually. So 2 days continuous sell off, almost 5,000 crores they sold actually. So it is very better to be cautious on the long side positions because they're becoming little aggressive on the sell side. Coming to the open interest, you can see highest open interest is all on the call side, starting from 32,500, 33, 33,500, 34,000. All the 4 positions are on the sell side. So it is not advisable to be on the long side. Very clear indication for this expiry at least. And for the Nifty, the call options short is the highest actually. If you see, the highest open is 14,500 put. The support is around 14,500 put now. And if you see here below that 14,600 put also is there, but slightly below. But major positions in 14,700 call actually after that. So Nifty is little volatile and it is a range bound actually, but Bank Nifty looks very weak actually. Today's price action is indicating that. And I want just to show you that if you see the Bank Nifty starting from Nifty, Bank Nifty both I just compared how much change today. The change was like, if you see, Nifty closed in positive 3 points and Bank Nifty closed in negative 360 points. So this kind of divergence happens very less actually in the past. If you see in the 2001, 33 total number of trading days and how many days the divergence happened, like Nifty opened in positive, Nifty closed in positive and Bank Nifty negative, or Bank Nifty in negative, Bank Nifty in positive. That kind of divergence was seen 30% of time in 2001. After slowly it was coming down actually, and in 2006 and 7 it was around 20% time only to see. But now in this year, after that, if you see, only in 2015 we saw 21% time that divergence was seen. In the last almost like 10 years, if you see 10 12 years, the divergence was very less. Both Nifty and Bank Nifty used to go side by side, the same direction. But this time we just completed 81 trading days in this year, and already we are 22% divergence. So a lot of divergence is seen between Nifty and Bank Nifty nowadays. So some something is fishy actually. We have to be very cautious. And then let us go to the open interest, highest open interest. Highest open interest, if you see yesterday, means this Friday it was 33,000. Now that has come down to 32,500. So that's indicating that expiry level is coming down, and both are having equal open interest. So indicating that the buyers and sellers are both controlling this position. So 32,500, any rise we can sell for 32,500 aggressive call raters, and 33,000 call also can be shorted if you are a light trader. So these two opportunities are there in case of gap up tomorrow. But take an opportunity to book some profit also, because the market is becoming a little volatile, and tomorrow can be positive bias actually. Astroview indicating that tomorrow there could be positive also, tomorrow also positive, but day after tomorrow and after that Wednesday, Thursday it looks negative. So any position, closing position, you try to cut down the long positions actually, and cut down your short puts. In case you have short puts, try to cut down the short puts also, and expecting some good down moves on Wednesday and Thursday actually. Let's see what will happen actually in a real case. And the change, if you see open interest change, still the Nifty is indicating various positions actually carrying forward. Only out of 1.15 crores, only 9 lakhs got cleared actually. And here in case of Bank Nifty, added actually 19 lakhs various position was there on Friday, and today we added almost 4 lakhs in addition to that. So the various positions are piling up actually in the Bank Nifty. So in case of any rise, every rise used for shorting the Bank Nifty actually. And coming to the all expiry together also, here if you see the total overall bearish position is 22 lakhs for Bank Nifty, and in case of Nifty 50 lakhs bullish position actually. And PCR has gone to bearish mode but not oversold, so it is Nifty 0.77, and in case of Bank Nifty 0.8, so definitely it is bearish only. And the strike PCR indicating that support slightly come down actually in case of Nifty to 14,600, but in case of Bank Nifty the support has come down drastically from 33,500 to 32,800, then 32,400. So Bank Nifty is little weak actually relative to Nifty. And in case of lowest straddle, if you see, we started from 33,700, and now we came all the way to 32,700. In case we cross 32,700, then we have to be very little cautious, short straddle. Then we can come to 33,000 level also possible. The shift can happen to 33,000 level. So from here 32,600 plus 1,000 points, 33,500. Possible that we can test on a little higher node, 33,500 also. But the sellers are there. Every rise they are being used for selling. So people who have been short for the last 2 days, now they will try to start booking the profits. And if the profit comes and short covering comes, then we can go to 33,500. Otherwise, I'm not expecting more than 33,000, above 33,000 in this week. So in case of Lakshman Rekha, if you see the weekly midpoint, both are bearish. And then in case of Lakshman Rekha, 1,200 points for gain for bearish side for Bank Nifty, and for Nifty 276 points gain in the Nifty Lakshman Rekha for May series. And the pivot point indicating that we saw that double top here and now started coming down. We should not break. If the bearish scenario is to build up, then we will break this also 14,378 in the pivot point. In case if we don't break, then again we will get to range bound mode. So in case of Bank Nifty, if you see here, we made some double bottom, and then we are seeing 32,300. The swing low is coming. We should not break 31,000 pivot point at any cost in case the bullish scenario has to come. Otherwise, we can break this 32,000 or 31,000 also in the coming days. And the levels for tomorrow will be in futures, long breakout 33,279 and short breakout 32,033. And in case of Nifty in futures, 14,530 is a short breakout, long breakout will be 14,841. And in case of spot levels, the pivot points 32,313 and 14,575. In case we sustain above this pivot point, it is bullish. Below this pivot point is bearish. The long breakout will be 32,829 and here 14,776. Short breakout 32,103 and here 14,492. Then let us see the key ratios. So key ratio indicating we are just around the same level only, 13.5 P ratio for Nifty, and for Bank Nifty is 22.44, and VIX has slightly gone up 2.89. And in case of cash market data, if you see, the people are trying to capture the market on the downside and pushing the market on upside. Now it is bullish. As of now, all the stocks overall values, if you see, it is bullish, and people are trying to, all this FOMO, fear of missing out. Investors who were lost that bull run, who could not capture the bull run, are trying to enter the market now and trying to capture the upside. What are small upside is that they're trying to catch a small upside actually. So there is chance that they'll get stuck. Should be very careful if you would get into this market now. You have to wait for the cool down. FIs are whether they're going to sell off or they're going to continue buying now. We have to see. Because as of now, the risk reward ratio is not fair of long positions. That's what I see. And in case of you see daily charts, still we are inside this range, big range actually, almost like for 1 month now, more than 1 month we are inside range. Though we give a breakout below the range, and then again we are inside this range for Bank Nifty. So unless we break this level, weekly high, weekly, if you see this market here, week high, week low, we need to break below this level or above this level for any trending move. So buy level also comes around 33,713, and here 34,202. This level is very crucial. Lot of congestion is there. And in case of Nifty, clearly it is sell and rise only as of now. It is just given a view that market every dip is being bought. That's what the idea is given to the traders and investors actually. But overall, the market is very, very weak. And if you see the Nifty 50 equal also, if you see here, it is not giving any momentum on the upside or downside. Just it is just moving, doing time pass inside this range only. And today, if you see the range, what happened in the last almost 1 hour. Okay, if you see here, almost like 1:52 o'clock, 2 o'clock till 1.5 hours here. From here, from almost 500 points, we started moving in the Bank Nifty here. And in case of here, these futures, you can see the Heikin also clearly indicating that the reversal happened here. And this is a place where you should cut your call position shots. Okay, that's the reason. And also, it started moving above the VWAP. And also like this one, Singapore Nifty is indicating 14,734. It's almost 40-50 points above the our Nifty future close. So it is not much of the big gap. But tomorrow every rise will be used for shorting only. People will do the shorting. That's what it looks like. So not much of the momentum we see on the upside. Maybe 200-300 points you go maximum in the Bank Nifty, not more than that. And every rise used to look for shorting the call option. This is the best thing, because buying put option will not going to help you. And then in case you want to do the hedging, you can short 33,000 call and buy 34,000 call. That kind of gap you can keep it. And in case I can make a hedge also by selling 32,500 put and buy 31,500 put. Something like that, you can create some trading strategies, and that's the best thing you can do with the higher margin levels now. Hope you like this video. In case you like the video, please subscribe and like this channel. Thank you.